You're listening to IsReal News, 3 daily briefings on the Middle East and on global developments.
From IsReal News, this is the evening briefing for Sunday, April 19th. A sharp new escalation tonight in the Gulf. Iran's Armed Forces Emergency Command says the United States violated the ceasefire by attacking an Iranian container ship that was traveling from China to Iran. Tehran says that in response, Iranian forces attacked U.S. military ships using drones. Iran's vice president is also warning that security in the Strait of Hormuz does not come free. He says Iran's oil exports cannot be restricted, while others expect safe passage at no cost, and says the choice is now between a free oil market for everyone or major costs for everyone. He adds that stability in global fuel prices depends on a guaranteed end to economic and military pressure on Iran and its allies. The U.S. military is confirming it has disabled a cargo ship flying an Iranian flag that was trying to reach an Iranian port. According to the American statement, since the start of the blockade, U.S. forces have directed 25 commercial vessels to turn back or return to Iranian ports. President Donald Trump says the ship was stopped by a U.S. Navy destroyer, that American Marines are now holding the vessel, and that it is being searched. At the same time, negotiations between Washington and Tehran are approaching what is described as a decisive stage. Sources familiar with the talks say there are communication difficulties with Iran's current supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, and that may be contributing to Iran's inconsistent messaging. The reports say Iran is now sending mixed signals. The Revolutionary Guards are taking a more confrontational line, while Foreign Minister Araghchi, who is expected to represent Iran in Pakistan, is sounding more conciliatory. Israeli leaders are also watching closely. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is holding a limited phone security consultation tonight, and the full security cabinet is due to meet tomorrow at midday. There is also growing concern in Israel over the negotiations themselves. An Israeli source says the Strait of Hormuz is completely closed and that Israel is preparing for escalation there, even while assessing that the closure may be part of Iran's negotiating tactics. Israeli officials are also expressing concern over Trump's negotiations about removing enriched uranium from Iran. Earlier today, President Trump said Iran has been offered what he called a fair and reasonable deal. He warned that if Tehran rejects it, the United States will bomb every power station and every bridge. At the same time, a Saudi media report says there is preliminary agreement for Iran to transfer its enriched uranium to Pakistan. The Wall Street Journal also reports Trump is concerned by the consequences of the war, despite his public threats. In Lebanon, the Israeli military says footage showing an Israeli soldier damaging a statue of Jesus in a southern Lebanese village is authentic. The army says the incident is under investigation and that it will help the local community restore the statue. A spokesman says the actions do not match the values of the Israeli military or the expected conduct of soldiers. In the United States, authorities say an Iranian businesswoman with a U.S. green card has been arrested at Los Angeles International Airport. Prosecutors accuse her of helping broker sales of Iranian drones, bombs, bomb fuses, and millions of rounds of ammunition allegedly bound for Sudan. There is also major crime news tonight from Louisiana. Police say 8 children, ages 1 to 14, were among 10 people shot in what authorities describe as a domestic violence incident across 3 homes. The suspect is dead after a police chase. 2 adult women survived, including one who is said to be in life-threatening condition. In Iowa City, police say 5 people were wounded in a mass shooting near the University of Iowa campus following a large brawl. 1 victim is in critical condition. Police released images of 5 persons of interest and asking the public for help identifying them. And in New York, an anti-Semitic incident is under investigation in the Scarsdale School District. Flyers promoting an Israel Culture Club event were torn down and placed in boys' bathroom urinals. The incident spread online and prompted apologies after the daughter of a school board member posted a message appearing to praise the vandalism. School officials say the behavior is unacceptable and disturbing to the community. A separate survey on Long Island is also raising alarm. According to a report in the New York Post, the poll finds that nearly a third of respondents do not believe Holocaust education should be required in public schools and say Jews should move on. About 15% either believe Holocaust deaths have been exaggerated to some extent or decline to answer. Educators and Jewish leaders say the findings are dangerous and should serve as a wake-up call. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.
Follow IsReal News for 3 daily briefings. Fast, factual, and to the point.